Yeah.
You're hairy. You're so hairy like a bear. Your nippers are so pink.
Yes, they are.
I love it.
Awesome.
Of all clips to bring back on,
Yeah.
there it is, Diana
Yeah.
Bang playing the Director of Communications, aka Propaganda Minister for North Korea in the interview. Congratulations on landing the big role.
Thank you.
Did you have any idea this movie would get the reaction it did?
No, not at all. This is crazy. This is crazy amount of reaction from it. But yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind, I guess.
You know, I saw this movie when it came out and saw it online like many people did. Now we see, what, $31 million with video-on-demand sales. Interesting to watch, Vancouver showcased. But a lot of improv. I mean, when you're with Seth Rogen, James Franco, and these talents, what is that like creating these scenes? Do you come in with an idea and does Seth say, okay, we're going to do this? Or is it just complete improv for the comedy? Because there's some great scenes.
Yeah, it's crazy. So there's a script. So we try to do like, you know, stick to the script at least once, I think, and then, but we also have free reign to kind of riff, and Seth, like, anything I throw at him, he would throw back something even funnier, and then I try to throw something back at him, and if it didn't work out, they'd, like, Evan or Seth would be like, hey, say this, say this.
And you're talking about Evan Goldberg, another great talent out of Vancouver?
Yes, yeah. No, they were, I don't know how they were coming up with so many jokes, but they would be like, hey, say this, and I'd be like, blah, 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 and then be like, say this, or like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what? I don't know, their brains are on some other level.
So talented with the writing and obviously performance on camera. And hey, how many people can say they did a sex scene with Seth Rogen? Diana Bang, you're on that list.
Me.
Congratulations. Well, now, culturally speaking, your parents are from Korea, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, what was the parent reaction watching this movie? Did they get the comedy? How did they interpret this?
Well, so my mom and my sister went with me to the premiere, and my sister obviously like so happy for me, like laughing at everything. And my mom, I was like, oh, okay, the sex scene is coming up. Okay, and I kept like looking back at her to see if like she would kind of freak out, but she was laughing the hardest out of everyone. I was like, she's like, ah! So
was it the uncomfortable
maybe
laugh?
she's like, like tears coming down. No.
Your mom is terrified.
Yeah, I know. She was really proud of me, so.
You know, and it's a great movie because, one, it showcases Vancouver and a lot of local talent. Paul Bay used to work here at Citytv.
Yes, I love Paul Bay.
He's in the movie as well, and I think I'd like to see projects that kind of put Vancouver on the map. But the whole idea of releasing movies with the video on demand, making this type of money, as an actress, what do you think about this philosophy? Do you want to see it go that direction?
I don't know. I like watching movies in the theaters on the big screen, and so I'm glad that the interview is getting, you know, a run at some of the independent theaters.
Yeah.
So I like that, but I also like the option of being able to, you know, sit in your pajamas at home and just like, you know, turn on the TV and watch it. So
yeah, that's how we watched it. My fiance and I sat back and we laughed along the way. And you know, when you have a project like this, you get this type of attention. What has been the biggest benefit, biggest reward for you? Have you gotten calls for future projects? Saw a great piece in Vanity Fair showcasing your talents.
That was crazy. That was very surreal, along with the rest of this experience. But I don't know. I just have gotten to meet a lot of really cool people, and you know, do stuff like this, interviews that I've never done before, and just everything. And also working with local people, like you said, on the film has been. And sort of keeping in touch with them and then seeing their growth as well has been really cool.
Yeah, well, we're going to follow you. Diana Bang is her name. The Director of Communications. We'll say that in the interview. Fun spot, a great opportunity. Again, congrats.